My name is Adam Kemp, and I'm the owner of Thrifty Beaches. I've seen a really big impact in the way that people are approaching clothes now. Um, I think people are looking for sustainable fashion more so now in slow, I'd say. And I think that they're like second guessing buying from Shein or Zara. I think it's hard to compete with how low those places' prices are, but that's why I'm trying to do like the whole $10 bin thing. In order to keep costs low, I have to buy like in bulk, so in like extremely large amounts. And then I will like go through and pick out what I can let go for like at least $10. And then we have these events where everything in the bins is $10 or less. And yeah, yesterday was a bin event and it went really well. And to say my purpose in doing this is just to get people thinking about fashion and thinking about it in like a different way, a sustainable way, and also to make some money too at the same time. So my girlfriend found the store on Craigslist actually. So I owe her credit for this location because she found it on Craigslist. But I have been looking for a store for like, I want to say like the past 2 years. Like I got into this in 2021. Like I was the type of person where I would jump into something. Like I would have gotten this store right when I started, but I'm glad I didn't because it probably wouldn't have worked. So I think like God's timing is really good because if you get something too soon, you might not be able to handle it. So it popped up and we just said like let's go for it because up until 2 months ago, I had been like selling everything out of my house. So I would like have to pull like a dresser out and like show someone and like they'd be like in my driveway and if they didn't want it, I'd like pull it back into my house or like people would come to my house and like pick up clothes and it just was so like straining on like our house and like our neighbors and me. So I'd always say like, man, this would be so much easier if I had a store where people could just come and like shop and find the stuff that they want and I wouldn't have to like have my house be like a storage unit, you know. And I've always been the type of person like builds for expansion, so I always knew like we'd have a store at some point. And right when we opened, we had a ton of inventory, so we just filled up the store immediately with all the stuff in our house. The opening day, I was telling my family, I was telling my girlfriend, I was telling my girlfriend's family, I told KSBY, like there's gonna be a line around the block, like it's gonna be popping. My girlfriend was like, Adam, like keep your expectations low, like, and then she called me, she's like, Adam, why is there a line outside? What's going on? And I was like, I told you, like, everyone around me would have thought I was crazy if like I was saying all that, it didn't happen, but yeah, I expected it. When I was a kid, all I thought about was just owning a business, so, well, I'm really lucky to have my girlfriend because when I am wrestling, she's running this. I had this idea a while ago and I tried getting her to quit her job. She was working at Ken Coffee at the time. Convinced her like, hey, like let's get this store that you found. And she was like, are you sure? And then, so now it's finally working out. So in the next 5 years, I want another Thrifty Beaches down here. And then I also want to create another bar slash, I want this place to be called Juke Joint. And they were popular in the South in like the 50s. And be like a dance hall and something cool, new for slow. So that's what it would be like in the future for like the next 5 years.